character not unlocked.
Oh, we don't have to wait long, do we? Chaos. They fire off their Glocks in spawn as a bit of a warning sign to EG as to what is coming their way. Look at Jonji staring up into the sky now. Get him ready down by this squeaky door. Does have that smoke to block off main, and it looks like we might get one of these A plays. Vanity, I think he's lining up the heaven smoke here. Try and help his teammates out. There's that main smoke we were promised. That Molotov gonna force Ethan out into the open, and Marky's got his eyes on him. So now the push comes on in. It's a very heavy A presence here. It is just an all-out brawl at the A bomb site, and it is very, very one-sided in favor of Chaos. My goodness, that there is quite the start. A nice little A play that EG were clearly ready for, right? Like, how often do you have that as the setup? Just everyone in A. But even then, they get swept under the rug.
And one of those 2 deaths on Chaos was a team kill. So, you know, EG not even really getting close. Obviously, it all falls apart when you lose your first player without even a kill, right? It's not like you're trading and then Chaos just flood the site. Ethan gets mollied out from Vent. But only early days, and this is the map pick of Chaos as well. We're expecting a stronger T side. They didn't really show us much against 100 Thieves the other day. 100 Thieves were looking very warm individually, but yeah, I was expecting a lot more from Chaos in that one game we had covered from them. So already strongest start to this series. Ramp conceded. Oh, nice shot. Retakes on for EG. They've not got a kit though.
Yeah, well, they keep picking up skills here with, or kills with the scout right here. That might help immensely. Zeppa dumps a smoke. It's gonna be the one in the right place at the right time. Here we go. EG go to make their push. Leaf, Zeppa towards the control room side. Jonji hanging out in decon. They're gonna tap the bomb pair, gets the door open, and they're only good for no kills. 0 kills until now when Ethan gets one with the ump. Breeze is going to be leaving the round with an L. Chaos 2-0.
That's to be expected though, right? EG may have got the first kill back into that retake, but when you're starting off a 5-on-4 retake, no kit, pistols anyway, you know, you almost have to stick the bomb immediately, and that just wasn't available with 2 players in door. Broke by for EG. Just pistols. We're going to be trying to keep you guys updated with the other matches that are going on as well at the same time.
Trying our best, at least. But, you know, how much can we do, right? We're only 2 guys at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess so. There's only 4 matches, and I guess could probably update somebody about something.
Synchronized CS Trace, Furia Genji, EG Chaos, Cloud9 Liquid, 100 Thieves rather, and Liquid Triumph.
Yeah, synchronous.
Simple as that. Bomb plant on that A site, retake with the USPs. They're walking a conga line out from B, and it's not going too well for them.
I don't really know how Breezy got away with one from Secret onto the player on Silo, but he did. And now we have things getting a bit more exciting, right? Like, we got Cirque with the orb. That's something that we definitely need to keep an eye on. Especially because over here for Chaos, right? Like, okay, I'll admit it. You know, I haven't seen much of Chaos play, but we did get that series of Chaos Liquid that we cast the other day, right? And I will say, Zeppa had a stellar game on Nuke. Like, absolutely unreal. This guy looked downright incredible on this map. He was stepping up massively. But Vanity with his AWP was, you know, had some loud and proud rounds, and then other times, you know, wasn't really too present. And you can't afford to be like that when you're up against someone like Cirque on the other side, right? He's already kind of hit the ground running here to begin at this map.
Ooh, Stan's leaving heaven. They're already outdoor. The bomb got down vent, and no one even realized. EG were out of that A site, and they were looking at the hut smoke, and now they've realized. Now they've got a kill, but it's all come a little late. Vanity's very deep. Tarek's going to check it. Swinging for that kill with a bomb drop. Jonji trades, and Ethan kills Zeppa on upper, so it's only 1 man, and 1 man alone. Jonji immediately removed. Stan leaving heaven may have allowed Chaos to get down B, but he does patch it up on that lower site, not allowing a plant. And getting EG on the board. Early days. 3-1. All it took was the buy.
Yeah, but the reinvestment can come back through for Chaos, so they are ready to bring the heat right away. Also, we just had an announcement come through for Cloud9.
Just now?
Another one.
Another one.
So we already had the UK prodigy picked up earlier on of Mr. Mezzi. But now we got Woxic announced in Cloud9. So that's kind of exciting, isn't it? Ooh-wee. All right, Henry. We see you. We like what you're doing.
Trying to rebuild a dynasty over there, Cloud9. My hats are off for him. I don't really wear hats, but you get what I'm saying. Big op kill there from Cirque. And another one. Can he line it up? Yes, he can. He'll go for 4, and it's not going to be there, but 3 will be good enough. It stops Chaos in their tracks.
Sneaky leave, stands in main, he's not looking at it, flick back and stands got it. Ethan was wrapping lobby the whole time from that hut push, and EG a near flawless round. Cirque does everything he needs to down in B. They don't save his AWP, but I imagine money isn't a problem. Very fast stuff from Cirque, re-peeking back in as well.
The double was there.
Yeah, when he's on form, it's so nice to watch Cirque.
And alleviate some pressure here for EG.
He won't be buying AWP though. He plays SMG because he knows Chaos are eco. So even playing things safe in a round like this, I'm looking to make money.
Being fiscally responsible. He's investing for the future. Stonks.
The one tech to rule them all. That's all Chaos have in this round. Woxic to Cloud9 though. Do we want to talk about that quickly?
Well,
that's kind of cool.
We could.
Okay, so where's it? Yeah, I mean this team's getting more and more interesting in a second. 2 UK players.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Bit of a mow down. Cirque as well, using the USP now. And there he is locking it in. So 3 on the board. But yeah, man, no, Woxic to Cloud9, that's very, very interesting. I can't wait to see what comes of that. Especially because, like, I think what's going to happen here, right, is you've been very, very fortunate because you catch Woxic as he's hit, like, a bit of a low point. You know, get him removed from Mouse. I think everyone knew he would go on to find success regardless, right? But it's like a nice little wake-up call for someone like that, that, you know, like, even though things might seem all hunky-dory at one point in time, it can all be cut short. And so then there's like that motivation to really show what you've got now.
It's a big move as well. They're going to NA, right, I assume. So that's something worth noting. That's an assumption.
Don't look at me for confirmation. I don't work for those guys.
Not anymore, at least.
Nope.
Okay, rifle round, fast flash out round through this smoke, 2 here. Tarek drops, Stan finds 1, but he tries to take an off angle. Vanity's ready for it. Breezy on the rotate, dropping the bomb down lower, and 2 with it. Breezy backing up, letting Cirque with the AWP take in the position, and Tarek re-aggressing from lower was not to be expected. It's Vanity alone. This one has fallen apart. See ya.
Yeah. You think, oh man, Stanislaw shouldn't have stuck around so long. Well, at this rate, evil geniuses can do whatever the hell they want.
Does feel like that. And they had so many bodies there as well, right? Not just Stan, but Breezy was fast rotating. Cirque even got there with the AWP as well. And then Breezy, after killing 2 on ramp, he's just back up in the rafters watching Hut, isn't he? Seconds later, so fast on his feet. 4 on the board. Again, broken by for Chaos.
Ah, yes, a good old pistol round. Maybe this will be about the time we tell you about the other rounds and all the other games. As we all reach deep within our pockets, I can tell you that Furia currently playing Gen G, and they're going to be doing it over there on Nuke as well. 2-1 currently for Gen G. Who, if you didn't know, Daps is out. Zixi.
That's how I've been told.
Okay, well, London, my favorite language, so You got it there, Chief.
England is your city.
That is my city.
Also in the 100 Thieves Cloud9 bout. There we go. The 100 Thieves, they're up 3-1 right now on a little cheeky bit of vertigo.
Yeah. And it's an interesting story watching their old team, you know? And then obviously Henry G building what is to be a super team, we'll call it.
You have to keep in mind that Cloud9, you know, if the fact that they're winning with only 3 players on their roster is pretty good, right? They're 3 on 5
bad,
right
yeah.
now, so hey.
Look at this, man. Zeppa, he's got a weasel on the Glock, and he's got to be a weasel in the round. And there's... Oh, no! Okay, they get it back under control.
How's he done that?
That was a little bit scary for a moment.
No.
I had armor, boys. Just in case. Look at the one tap onto Breezy or the 2. No, it was a one tap. Yeah, first bullet at least. Keeps shooting, doesn't believe it. Why would he? But yeah, he'll take that round. Some good damage, a bomb plant as well. The problem for, you know, Chaos right now is the money of EG. And look at that, 3 players above 10K, at least before the buy. So they are rich right now. It's going to take a few rounds in a row for Chaos to break through that economy, and EG can be a scary team on this CT side. But bit of a pause, bit of a break in the action while we wait to get back into things.
Ah, yes.
Ever coveted.
Yes, indeed. 4 matches going on at once. So much content to be had, yet so little time to cover it all. But we shall. You're watching the Evil Geniuses Chaos game.
You cool, Harry?
Yeah, Harry's over here about to
I feel great.
fall out of his chair. One of those sporadic laughing attacks that he often gets.
Sporadic laughing attack, man.
It's a real thing, man. Look it up.
Is that actually a real thing?
I don't know.
I'm looking
maybe.
it up right now.
It would make sense, though.
Hang on. You're going to hear me type every...
Here, I'll help you. This should be getting the match back online here in a second.
Well, I spelt sporadic wrong, and so nothing's come up. And the Google is in German. So, yes, Trace, I'll take your word for it.
And Gullible is written on the ceiling, Harry. Hold on, I'll fix this for you guys. 90 seconds from this moment, the game's going to come back on. You guys will have said everything you need to have said in these next 85 seconds.
I think I've already said it.
Nah, don't think so, Brew.
What accent was that?
I don't know. The more I hang around,
so, Brew.
Stop smashing my TV, Brew.
What are you? Stop smashing my TV, Brew.
You guys wouldn't understand. Anyways,
right, man,
the ESL Pro League weird quad day. It's kind of like all the stars align.
Quad day. I like the branding that we've gone with for this one.
It's not the hot match. It's the weird quad day.
Well,
they used to call them like Super Saturdays, but now it's the weird quad day. Here we go.
Well, it's kind of like because we're in like the Bermuda Triangle right now, right? Like, the matches could go any which way, and at the very end of the day, we get a result. Yeah, it might not be what we came in thinking it was.
Yeah, it's
like just like the Bermuda Triangle, you know, like 3 sides, and we got 4 matches, and so
you never know.
It'd be like the Bermuda Square.
The Bermuda Square.
What if it wasn't a triangle this whole time? You know,
Yeah,
what if it was like really like a oval,
like an egg shape?
Yeah, like an egg. Yeah, eggs are ovals as well.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, man, let's work on that rebranding, right? Change the name Oval. Who even remembers that? Call it Egg.
Oh, man. Well, they have left us in charge here and have given us ample amount of airtime to discuss.
Why?
Why have they done that? We don't know, but we're back into the game. Woxix joining Cloud9, and y'all are hating. Ha, 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 ha. Go get them, Woxix.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're back into it. EG, Chaos, and Harry Russell.
Yeah, that's my name. And here I am. Molotov into maid. Cirque, he's got the AWP. That's another name. He's here outside. And he's looking to hold it down with the sniper rifle. Of course, there he is, looking over towards Silo. Does have someone to go toe-to-toe with up there. It's a guy going by the name of Marky, who's 117 right now. He's full on Master Chief in it. So let's see what he's able to do as he tries to recover this scoreline. Very slow round from Chaos as they wait back in the lobby. Now deciding to line up some of this utility to make a play happen. And you understand why they've waited. You can actually see it on the HUD, right? They've whittled the utility out of EG, so that's going to make whenever they do eventually go for a push, the job that much easier. They throw one outside smoke. Now, I've not really seen that done before. Because Breezy, he's looked and he's seen, well, there's no one out there. And so this has pulled a very heavy rotation over towards this A site. Oh, dearie me. There's even a man down in the vents in Stan, and the bomb tries to go down there. It gets dropped by him. Stanislaw him with another before they deal with him. But this bomb, well, it is retrieved by Zeppa. He's down here all alone. He's going to be able to get the numbers in, but we need a 1v3 out of him now.
They're being loud about it. They're just running right down. The nade is good. It's so low. Great spot. They're going to continue to spray. At 4 bullets is not enough. Tarek's got the drop. Yeah, that one smoke, like I like the idea of throwing outside fake smokes, but that one smoke just made EG go, yeah, let's stack A. Because they looked outside, they saw it, right? There's no one crossing. It's just one smoke. And then you saw 4 players come in
immediately,
to heaven.
Immediately. Like Breezy is watching that smoke for a few seconds, and then he just dives into the A site. The guys leave ramp up into heaven. Yeah, it was meant to be a fake smoke, but if anything, it was like a tell-all smoke. Like the moment they saw it, they were like, well, it's not outside. We haven't seen anyone ramp. Probably one of these signature A plays.
The only idea there is you're trying to feign that like, you're behind red and you're going to right-click a smoke when you get close. But yeah, it just didn't work. EG aren't falling for that, at least not yet. Early days, but they're in control. Chaos back in with guns. They went 3-0 up. They've yet to win a round since. Cirque's got the AWP in garage. No AWP on this T side in this round. Smoke's outside. Zeppa's playing the one-way above the box. Of Silo is Marky flashing off, but Cirque misses the timing. Won't see him just yet. No one's crossed past red either. And Chaos, they're lining up real smokes now. Double smokes outside. Considering John G's already deep, he can use them to cross towards B if he pleases. And Marky's trying to deny information so no one knows numbers in the yard. Cirque not taking the timing shot. He's yet to fire with his AWP. They don't actually know he's here yet. And Stan spamming does a bit of damage, but it is, again, a fake, a lurk, a lower player in the form of John G. No one else to join him as they set up again towards the door.
Vanity really creeping out there. Oh, he's going to walk right into Breeze's crosshair. The trade's good. Zeppa's able to do it. And meanwhile, everything's just getting cleaned up. Leaf, the last little bit of hope as he falls from the tree of heaven. But it's Ethan that takes him down. So we look at a 7-3, and EG are doing what we thought they would, stacking their chips to the ceiling. And for Harry Russell, what have you got to say about that?
Yeah, I want to see a bit more from Chaos, right? I want to see where the depth is right now, because we've seen these like rinse and repeat A plays a hell of a lot, it feels like, and EG, they're even feeling that. Like they've got 3 players in the A site every single time, normally with like a 4th guy over towards heaven. And it's only a little bit scary because, we've seen that Chaos can bring a lot more to this map, right? So, don't want to see them hamstringing themselves by running the same call back over again. Now, there's a bit of a gap there for Ethan. He's seen some feet. Gets the tag onto John G, but he doesn't know how many players have headed down into this lower area. Stan is here. He's been good at holding this down. He gets the info that they are closing in, and he's not ready for that many players. Once again, Ethan only saw 1, and so it looked like Stan was only expecting 1 player there. Tarek has come in on the rotate and does snuff out Vanity. There's the AWP of Cirque chiming in with another. And Cirque, be off and around. But luckily enough, Tarek is there to retrieve the AWP, get it all back under control, isn't he? You can always rely on Tarek to restore order from Chaos.
Nice.
Nailed that, didn't I? I was on the fly.
Smart guy.
I'll be here all week, don't you worry about it. Apart from Mondays. Never on Mondays.
Yeah, nice round for EG. I think you hit the nail on the head when you talk about Stan and the info that was passed down, right? They've a lot of the time seen only one player heading lower, and so he sees the cross from John G into Decon, and he tries to hunt them, or at least peek ahead of the smoke. They're already way past it, and yeah, EG, they lose a man, but they get info, and that's what's important. It allows for a fast rotation, and in this game, info is king. So EG, they're already in B. Cirque with the AWP, looking good as well. High flying smoke towards Hell. Back to door. Ethan's carrying outside due to the smoke, but he's got so much more support. Double garage setup from Cirque and Stan. A is very open. This is the perfect round to take that top side. They're going to go for it. Great flashes. That's the difference. Great flashes. Everyone is blind. Leaf doubles down with that. And now it's up to the retake. Shot does connect through the smoke. Tarek trying to help from above, but Jonji's got his number. And these two AKs are doing the work here. As now Stan spammed back. They hear the tags, and Cirque alone, stuck outside. This is a chaos round. Just about whether Cirque can live to tell the tale.
I'd say it's gone pretty well for Chaos. Look at this. Let's see if we can get a highlight reel out of Cirque, though, on the way out.
Man, he's really good in this garage position, but sadly, no highlight reel today. Here's a little bit of an interesting... So I gave you guys an update earlier on from the Cloud9 100 Thieves matchup, right?
Yeah.
Reason I did that, these are both organizations that have numbers in their name. Big fan of that. When I gave you guys that little heads up, it was 3-1 to 100 Thieves. And so it was like, yeah, everything seems like it's making sense, right? It was on Vertigo, the map pick of 100 Thieves. Well, since I gave you that 3-1 update, it's now 8-3 in favor of Cloud9. So 100 Thieves haven't won a single round. That's pretty interesting. We'll keep you up to date with some of these streams as this matchup ticks on over.
Yeah, we're going to give you a quick update here on the A stream as well. 8-4 for Evil Geniuses over Chaos. Wow. Take a look at this. It looks like they're on some sort of gun round here, a gun buy all the way around. Deeper dive, Vanity dives right off into Mini, and all the gunfights are going in the way of Chaos. Cirque, not today, buddy-o. That AWP, that's going in the hands of Chaos, and just as I said that, our A-stream update is Chaos going up to 5 and Evil Geniuses on 8.
And this is now showing, right, that like when Chaos have all the pieces of the puzzle, when they've got all the util that they need, they can make these A plays look very, very convincing. And you know, earlier on when they were running it back to back, it felt like they were doing it without like all the pieces of the puzzle there. You know, there weren't as many flashes, there wasn't as much utility raining in. They'd often have like the main and heaven smoke, and then like a vent molly maybe, and then that was like the extent of it really. Whereas now they're throwing all their little bits and pieces into this A site, and it is uprooting this EG defense. So it's nice as well. Like, not only did we have that bit of variation from Chaos to get EG doubting again, but now we see the fruits of this A player. Now we see why they're running it back so damn much.
Yeah, that lurk as well, top main roof coming in late was good as well. EG getting smoked off. They've been spamming that smoke every single time. So, mollied off down in secret. It's going to wait it out. Oh dear, playing with fire, but you will not get burned. It's only Jonji moving outside, and so going to move back in, check these smokes out, see if anyone's moving behind them, and there will be Jonji crossing. Cirque's got the shot, of course he does. Vanity lining up something. That looks like some form of heaven Molotov, at least for the rafters. Oh, is that bouncing on hot roof? That's cool. From the silo as well. That is going to push Ethan off. And the reason that's good is many hot Molotovs actually miss. And that one, it's not missed, but there's still that little gap that everyone hides on above the door. Ethan's there, and they think it's clear. Why wouldn't they? The molly landed, but it didn't do anything. And Vanity now alone, 1 on 3. He's got the first. A site is his, but he hasn't got the bomb back. And now the smokes have faded. He's worrying about positions he doesn't need to worry about. Tarek is on the ramp, and the ramp flank comes through with 2 for EG. Yeah, that's... I feel like there's no hot mollies that work nowadays, right? Like the default one, the running one at the top of the ladder, like they all leave that bit of a door that you can hide on top of. And because you want the molly on the squeaky door side of things, because that's the position that, you know, can be a real problem dealing with when you're coming out of squeaky. But yeah, it's not perfect, it's close.
Although, I will say, you know, that only becomes a problem if you send absolutely no one hut, because that position is, like, terrible.
Yeah.
When there is even one hut play. You know, you can see the feet of the guy up there, and they can't shoot you back. True. So, there's definitely ways around it. Stan here, trying to hold on to ramp room, but Leaf is going to get the better of him. Cirque comes in on the rotate. He's not able to hold down the ramp room, and this B site now kind of gets thrown. Oh, in the smoke. Look at Tarek. That's who we need to be looking at right now. Oh, this tricky man. He hears the footsteps. He hears them running away, and Zeppo was waiting for it. My goodness. Back into the A site now. Go Chaos. They leave the ramp room. Ethan, they know where he is as well. And so the Cirque so damn low. Leaf just puts him down. And Chaos looking good to find a sixth at the end of the first half of play.
Yeah, some big kills from Zeppa and Leaf in this round as well, right? Catching Tarek in the smoke. Cirque realizes that they're coming in right as he looks away. And Chaos, they put together a formidable T-side on their map pick. 6 rounds over on Nuke. Let's see if they can keep it up or if EG will bite back in the second half. Join us in just a sec.
From the afterlife, dark doesn't faze me anymore. I can see my tears change to gold. Yeah, yeah. I don't care, no, I don't care. Yeah, yeah. I don't care, I said, 'cause baby, every fucking time you've played me, you should know that I don't give a single fuck about you and your words. All the times you lied to me, I took notes. I don't know what to say. I thought you loved me, but you and I know people come and go away. Sun is low, that's my time to shine again. 'Cause baby, every fucking time you play me, you should know that I don't. What you finna There's no defense, I'll buy it if I want it. I'm going supersonic, come on back for it. Alright, okay, running out of luck, too much in my cup, Nishi run it up. Why you always tripping like you top, 'cause you not my team pop. Shawty, I know, why you always tripping like you top, 'cause you not my team pop, my team pop. Who really got the block, sipping to rock in a cop car, They say they wanna party with us, 12 as and how much be that poofy, it's a la, My feature price bigger than your bank account. You talk about it, but don't show us that about. These boys only flexing with that allowance. We swimming in the shower. I'm only f***ing you if your toes cute. Brown skin, goddamn, that's my soul food.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. EG versus Chaos. First half is concluding. It's, of course, the pick of Chaos, where they find 6 rounds over on the T side of Nuke. Not a bad start. The first 3 for them, and 3 of the last 4 as well. It took them some time to get through the streak of EG, who are looking to continue things in strong style on this second half. We got the score updates. We got the B, C, and D streams for you guys as well. 100 Thieves Cloud9, 6-9 at the half. Furia winning over Gen G, unsurprising at the start. And Liquid Triumph, a thrilling 0-0 scoreline. We'll keep you updated with everything that's going on, though, throughout the rest of the day.
Yes, indeed. But right now, we're going to be looking at this Chaos versus EG matchup. And Chaos, they recover pretty well at the end of that first half of play. You know, they salvaged some extra rounds, and now they end it on a pretty decent scoreline. So still a shot of recovery here, but this pistol round could make all the difference. I'm sure you remember how that pistol went in the first half, Hugo. Just that utter demolition from Chaos into the A site. EG are now looking to try and replicate that here.
Yeah, they could bail ramp, but Breezy's pulling back, waiting for aggression. Chaos have 2 on the ramp side as well. Ollie's in, smoking main. Marky's hiding at the back of the site, calling for help. Zeppa's in heaven, but down the vent they go. Bomb left back in lobby. They have lower, but was this by design? They've left Stan on his own with the bomb, with nothing in the lobby. Is he going to go out A late? Because Marky's still there. This is a very weird round.
Surely this wasn't intentional. Stan's like trying to get to the vent, but Jonji's also in the vent.
Oh dear.
They've gone up, but Jonji's right behind them. Oh no, Jonji could end it all right now. Oh, but Ethan turns around and saves the day. Now Zeppa's here as well, like trying to help out. This is weird. I don't like it. I don't want to be here, but Zeppa doing a bit more damage. No one can even kill each other. Like, they're all firing sponges up at this A site. Vanity's on the defuse. No one's even peeking. Oh, no.
My.
Chaos get the pistol. I don't know what that was. That was ugly. That was real ugly.
I think that was on purpose, right? Like, I'm guessing that EG was trying to throw some big fake in, drop lower, force all the rotates, walk out A, get a plant, and like that's how it went down. But the retake comes in for Chaos. Vanity just sticks the bomb, which is a great call considering Breezy was a far, far away, coming in on ramp to heaven. The bomb wasn't even planted for him either. Very odd. Whether that was by design or not, it's not going to be around for EG. Maybe they wish they took the bomb B because it was free real estate. 9-7, Chaos in control, but Galil's in the second. EG forced by round the bomb plant. They've got quite a good buy. It's weird because Galil's not great, but they got 4 of them. Everyone's armed, everyone's dangerous, and Vanity's tagged by the scout outside. He does dish some damage back the way of Cirque. Smokes out for EG, and they can cross towards wherever they want.
At any given moment, Hugo, you never really know, do you? Vanity. He's got a pretty sweet little spot there, but he doesn't use it at all. And in fact, the timing does work out, but Evil Genius is crossed. Jonji's going to drop that smoke. He knows they're coming in numbers, too. He's going to wait it out. Well, come on. Come on, will you, EG?
Some teams run through that smoke, some teams don't. Probably made the right call in a round like this, not to. EG going back up, though. This is going to be heard. Jonji's backed up further. Heavy on the A site. He's still waiting for a ramp flank, but there's no one lurking in this round. It's all 5 as a unit. I say that Ethan's just gone B on his own, and the bomb's going to go back and join him as well. He's been given a lot of room. EG is just trying to fake the fact that they've left B and have gone up, but that's about to be confirmed by Jonji, who will either die calling for rotations or see everyone and the bomb. Maybe even both. Quick peek, he does live, does some damage out, dishing it into the faces, and somehow getting a 1-tap, but he gets traded.
Oh dear, Leaf's wrapping around. No one's even considering it. He bides his time for a moment on the trigger, and that gets him an extra kill onto Breezy. And the bomb plant is found at least, but Chaos, they're here. They're looking to mop this one up in a 4-on-2 retake of this lowest site. They deal with Ethan, and it all falls onto Stan. Quite often, the man with a plan, but here, he's putting that plan into action. He's doubled up. Oh, and a third! Stanislaw! Surely not. So damn close. But Marky is able to see it through for Chaos. Still, that was a 4v1, ending with just Marky surviving.
Made a believer out of me. But you see where beliefs get you.
Really nice try for Stan. He always pulls out these clutches out of nowhere, but not quite getting it over the line. And this is quite the competitive game now. Chaos looking confident, putting up the rounds behind it. Obviously, early days in this second half, right? Force for EG back in again. They're going to go for it twice in a row, and this buy is actually pretty good. They got AKs this time. That can make all the difference. No more damage. They're looking for immediate headshots. One in the garage, one in heaven, and another one in red. They're yet to see. Vanity's drawing all the attention while Zeppa mows him down with the SMG. Jonji rather still here, and they line up for Tarek. That's lovely stuff. Can he survive though? Zeppa's pushed into the position that Jonji just departed. Stand flashing. Zeppa, oh dear, it's the nade that does it, and he's going to be able to close it out. Guns everywhere. He'd rather play MP9 over Galil, but he will find an AK. And that will be Chaos finding 9. EG's back-to-back force buys get swept under the rug. And now Chaos are in control of this map.
So Hugo, are you a big fan of the run secret with no smokes at all outside strategy?
That's just EG being very confident, right?
Yeah.
They're wanting the fight, and the issue there
That's
is...
something that worries me a bit in a way, right? Because I think about the amount of teams you've seen go up against Chaos, feeling overconfident, and then learn to regret that decision, because as it turns out, they're a pretty competent bunch of guys. So it is a little bit worrisome, especially because there's no like more crushing feeling than being overconfident and then having your opponent start to get back into a game.
You just hit 3 in one
one
shot.
bullet. You love to see it.
Uh-oh, they could get it, though. They could give it to Cirque. He's going to run him down. And now, Tarek grabbing the orb. He's got more health, so he will stick by it. Cirque sticking the plant, and Chaos on a retake. This should be good, but Tarek, he is the man who can make this happen for EG. They're relying on him on this ramp flank. Leaf is taking his time, and Tarek with this shot. Now it's all getting a little bit scary. Tarek with a follow-up. Oh no, out the door they go. Marky with a trade, and now it's just the pistols, but Stan's put Marky in the grave, and Jonji in a clutch. Cirque is too low, and he can't grab the orb. He's moving on the rafters, and Jonji's got him. Chaos, rather, finding 10.
Oh.
These are so close.
They are. I mean, down to the wire. Tarek does just about everything he can right there. And you're right, Hugo. He was that last man. He needed to be that last man, rather.
I'm kind of more devastated that we didn't see a triple collat. I mean, we did.
Did look like it.
But while he did damage to 3 and killed 1, that's all he did. That's a shame, man. I could have been player of the tournament right there.
That's eco.
Yeah. But it would have been a triple collateral, man. How often does that happen?
I casted one last... Ooh, I don't even know when it was.
I got one once.
All right, everyone's just rubbing it in, then I guess it's way more common than
Rez did it on Banana. I'm trying to remember where that was. Maybe it was DreamHack. Who knows? I think it was in the studio last season. RTR or EPL or something of the sort.
Oh, wait, so we did it together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you
I don't
that?
remember anything, man.
You guys okay?
No, dude. Me and Hugo, we're going through some stuff, but we're getting it all sorted with the appropriate parties. His Vanity over here in CT, scoped up, looking, and that's not even like, that's like half a pixel. I don't think you can half him, but he has. Breezy dropped back in the lobby. So another advantage for Chaos to try and run away with. Marky's even on top of Silo. Hi, Tarek, shooting him in the back on this wrap. Vanity holding the forklift as well. And EG, look at like what this setup has done. They're trapped outside. They don't even have T-spawn anymore. They have to try and like regain control. And while all this is happening, Vanity is still sat back in CT, but they've crept underneath him. He's looking at the heaven wrap. And maybe that wasn't properly communicated to Leaf. Now, he does deal with Tarek, right? But it's still like a 1-for-1 trade that opened up a B play for EG. And so that there's a bit of a shame. Not like Chaos had that dead to rights.
No.
Ethan wrapping on up, gonna find Jonji. And we're into a 3-on-3 with Cirque still out in the yard.
That was a big kill onto Jonji. He was essentially behind enemy lines. EG didn't even know he was there. Ethan just catches him in the corner. And now the full ramp, retake, rotate, down for 3. Cirque with the AWP could be a nuisance. In secret, Ethan is going to go for the fight, but he's been smoked off. Can he find a gap? There is one on the right side. Oh, Marky's already jumped across, though. Ethan with a shot. Smoke on the door, bomb being tapped. But there's no time. They've got to stick it here and now, and they already have run out of it. No kits either, so they just run back, and Ethan, he's going to die with a bomb. Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot how little it does on B-side Nuke.
You just underestimated Ethan is all.
Maybe, you know, yeah, clearly.
That's like the most important moment, it looked like, right? Like, EG were trapped outside. Chaos had T-Roof. They had CT. They had Hell being held as well by Leaf, who was also having to like pivot between ramp every now and again. And I think he was just under the illusion that Vanity would have seen these players crossing, but it looked like they caught the perfect timing as to when he's watching the Heaven wrap. They were able to cross under his crosshair and get down into Hell. Just goes to show you, even the best laid of plans can go awry when you're up against a team like EG.
That's because planning is everything, and plans are nothing.
Oh. Very close. He spotted 2 feet there as well. Vanity should be relaying the info on lower rotations. Leaf is already in this position, but he's not really got the gun for the job. P250. This is a bit of a bad force buy for Chaos.
Look how EG are just sticking together. They're ready to explode out onto the bomb site. Ethan goes towards Decon, but here comes the brunt of the hit. It's 3 towards the door. Leaf's good for 1 onto Tarek. And now the lower bomb site has fallen. Now it's going to get a bomb plant for EG.
Bomb has been planted.
And looking like just a straight up save. But Breezy, they've had him waiting here all damn round to try and cancel out these saving players. Marky still looks pretty aware that someone could be hanging around. He's been checking everything thus far. And they don't go this far back. Breezy is missing his window of opportunity to take these players out and deny the save. Not that he knows it, you know, it's like no flame to Breezy. And so yeah, they'll just pass each other. Like ships.
In the night?
In the night.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
that's the one.
Pause.
Ships in the night now.
I think we beat Ships one night.
We did beat Ships once, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Ships if you're watching. Let us know how that felt.
Really rubbing it in, Harry.
Sure, he remembers.
Yeah. Bigger fish to fry. 11 to 10 right now. EG, they've got the skillet out.
But you know, if there's one thing I've learned,
What's this?
Yeah, this is weird.
Oh, he saw the duck, but he... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There was a chance for John G. I like that, right? Because you have players doing what Ethan's doing, going to the back of silo, looking down so they avoid the orb. But that boost actually allows John G to see him. If he hung around on it, he might have gotten a kill. But never seen that before. Cool idea.
Oh, yeah, I'm writing that one down right now.
It's not quite the flash boost that was available at the start of Go, right? When you could
throw yourself up on the very top.
You could hit a teammate with your flash and it would propel them in the sky. Yeah, that was
fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
But yeah, it'll do. It'll make up for it. 11-10, and again, low economy for Chaos. They forced last round. They did all they could, but this time it's just saved weapons. Smokes outside for EG. They don't want to go back to what has been a problem in the past, which is these flat outside takes with no utility. Breezy playing the lurk in lobby. EG, despite the Molotov going down, they will still cross late. No one has seen them either.
Yeah, they're being real creepy about it, I can tell you that. But not anymore. Leaf hears this rumble from underneath. Is that my stomach? No, that's Cirque leading the way with an AWP, blasting folks. Jonesy's out, Vanity's out, and now the bomb's out too. It's gonna get planted. EG have just waltzed right in with the keys to lower. Took it in their hands. This has to be one of the more quiet games of Counter-Strike I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, you know, I think EG have had to kind of give more respect to Chaos than they initially anticipated, you know? Like, they are having to take these rounds very methodically, very, very slowly, right? Not giving anything over, because Chaos have been great at exploiting that. Like, even now, Marky trying to get away with this AK. They were hoping to hunt him down. He's just not in the mood to give it up, is he? It's still EG in the lead, right? But this has been a very, very close game. And, like, even on the rounds that EG have been winning, there's still been moments where it could have gone the other way. And so I'm not ready to count Chaos out just yet. They've looked really quite impressive thus far. I mean, that's the thing. Everyone knows Chaos is like a good team and that they can take down these like tier 1 oppositions reasonably. I don't want to say like consistently, like they do it every time, right? But they are like a team that can take series away from the top dogs in NA.
Yeah, you still, we're still remembering like recent roster changes and everything, role changes, etc. So all things you have to keep in mind for Chaos too. Creeping out the door, or at least by it, is Cirque. We got the rest running ramp through the smoke. No here. It's completely empty. B is again wants to open for EG to run in, but the players are in secret and Leaf has been spotted. He's cornered. Another one in the door. Only Deagles, and so not much of a defense here as they get tapped out of the round. EG, they've just loved this B bomb site, and it's going to get better by the second. Marky with one traded this time around. Vanity too far away on that top site still. It's not getting any easier for Chaos. EG, once again, they may lose the pistol and go 0-3 down to start the half. They even went 0-4 down here on the CT side, but on this T side rather, but they immediately respond once they get guns, and they do it in a big way. This is their 4th round in a row. Chaos waiting on the money.
Yeah, I mean, this is their 2nd round of waiting on the money, right? Like, even in the one prior, they only had like a scout that saved Org, and then a few pistols behind it, you know? So it wasn't like they've been like frivolous with the cash here, and they've really been taking their time to make sure they've got everything they need towards the latter stages of this game. But the only problem is like once you've delayed a few rounds to try and get everything you need while you're up against 13, you've got this buy right here, right now, where you're going to have everything. And then if that doesn't go your way, you're up against 14, you're fully invested, so you've got nothing. And it can leave you in a really rough spot. So let's see if they can turn it around.
Yeah, it's basically on this round, as you said. So, do or die time, as is tradition.
My favorite time of day.
Classico time of day.
Happens every day, in and out. Vanity with the orb. Zeppa, 19 and 15. He's the top performer in the server. Not the rarest thing to see, but oh dear, Serg. Not someone you want to trifle with. In the squeaky door, John G won't. He goes in after the shot. Spams to no success. EG going outside later, though. Lining up these smokes once again. Orp in B can hold secret, can even spot outside, but Vanity's playing safe, knowing that EG have, from time to time, been crossing into secret. Is this going to be the one round that they don't when they go outside? It's actually a split. They're setting up for an A-take. We got Tarek coming in on the lurk. Vanity's waiting, but it will all become obvious all too late when Tarek comes through this smoke. Luckily, someone's holding for it.
Oh, and Tarek turns away. Deary me, yeah. So they lose the main player, right? And now their intentions to Chaos looked pretty clear as well. Like they've even rotated Zeppa up over towards Heaven. They've got a lot of presence in this A site on the Chaos side. I don't mean like the presence kind where it's like a gift.
Oh no,
I'm on about like a lot of players here. But Janji and Marky both falling right away. Zeppa having to drop in from Heaven. At least Leaf is here to draw the attention away from Zeppa down in the site.
Surely they're going to find out about him soon. Look at that. There we go. Breeze. Starting to make some sense about Vanity, though. Quick, real fast. Not fast enough for the shot. And a round that got way too close. Somehow Evil Geniuses are being stress tested.
Yeah, that's actually a really good way of putting it. That's definitely what's happening. Still, Vanity, nice try. Coming up the vent, digging one. Almost hits Breezy, but Breezy is so fast, man. He's not going to give it away for free, is he? Quick click and 14 for EG. The money that Harry painted so perfectly, well, that's been removed from the canvas. Chaos again on pistols, up against 14, giving up map point on their pick in the series. Inferno's a scary one for EG. That's the second map, and that's maybe where we're going. But Chaos, they don't want it to be so quick. Ethan holding onto the gun. He knows that the player has crossed. Marky winning his kill from the heart. The pressure, the spam, and it's working. Ethan can't see, and Stan's looking the wrong way. They get ecoed by the lobby crunch, and Chaos have saved their own map.
Well, how about that? What the heck? Anybody? Anybody out there? Hello? Is this thing on? Good grief. The pistols just come alive for Chaos.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, when you have those low investments, when you know there's nothing to lose, everything to gain. Worry goes out the window, and confidence comes back in full force. Big deeks from Marky, and Leaf does damage over on the ramp room. You love that.
Oh, yeah, you love that. Well, Ethan, over here on main. Jonji's been a bit of a nuisance inside of main thus far to EG. They might look to deal with him in this round. Or just smoke him off entirely and just say, yeah, all right, Jonji, good luck now, mate. However, right, where Jonji's not able to be involved, there's already a player rotated away from ramp to take up Hell. You've also got Zeppa in heaven. And then as though that wasn't enough players here to assist outside, you've even got Vanity with the AWP down here in secret. Oh, but that does mean Breezy just walks into A, gets away with one. And now this outside hold, it needs to come in clutch, and it will deal with Ethan. Stan gets in through main. And while they're so fixated on dealing with him, they might have completely not considered Tariq, who does get away with one and a bit of damage onto Zeppa. EG, they've got the A site, but they're not getting this bomb down yet. They're holding. They're very, very paranoid about where this unknown entity in Vanity is right now.
They're about to figure it out, though, but maybe the hard way. Stan's looking at the door, and Vanity is just outside of main, still holding. Chaos, they're going to wait. They're going to see what EG want to give away, and now footsteps being heard. The shot onto Cirque. Vanity escapes with his life. Stan couldn't trade, and Zeppa peeks out from high, and Chaos pick it up. Lovely trading in that round for Chaos, right? Like re-aggressing outside in the mid-round. Ethan does get caught by it. Tariq, he seemingly has the drop on them, hiding in the edge of the smoke, but he gets traded after one, and Chaos do a really good job of slowing it down when EG do the same, right? EG were waiting for over-peaking, but Vanity walks out from lower, catches that main timing, doesn't move until he hears the footsteps, and then Cirque gives it away. Great round for Chaos. They're just not giving up. They're not letting go of the baton.
Some might even ask, what the heck's going on? We're kind of trying to wonder the same thing over here. Harry, do you have any idea?
Man, I wish I could give you something real tangible to go off of, but EG, I don't know. It really looks like they don't know what to expect from Chaos at all. And it feels like that's showing, right? Like even in that 2v2 a moment ago, they slow down so much that they allow Chaos to completely outposition them. And now they get ramp in this round. They start to try and head down towards B, but Chaos have already doubled up on this side of the map. They've even got Marky heading over towards the vents for a third man in rotation. Vanity, with this AWP, misses that first opportunity, but that's where Leaf can try and hold the line and hold it down. He does for a moment. Cirque getting the trade. Marky does arrive from that vent rotate, but does not survive. And now Cirque trying to double up is bested as well. So it's all left onto Tariq.
It's just relentless, aren't they? They're just pushing smokes. Two players outdoors separately in one-on-ones, and now Tariq's getting burnt alive. He's cooking, he's crispy, and Vanity's just buying time with the P250 shots. He kills him, and Chaos pick it up again on lower. This is just absolute pandemonium. Like, this is crazy. Chaos sent two players through decon door, through the smoke, into a bomb site that they don't have any info on, and both of them get away with kills. Coordinated chaos.
Sometimes you got to run out there and really just start banging that thing, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what they're doing, Hugo.
Wise words, Trace. Full send.
Full send, as we
great man
call it.
Once told me.
Yes.
And now look at the money.
Speaking of sending it, I'm going to be going with round number 28 out of 30 here in just a second. But in the meantime, I'll give you a little bit of an update. Fury up 14-7. Cloud9 and 100 Thieves. 13-12. And they're sitting over there on the first half of play of Vertigo. That's a pretty interesting one.
Oh, so 100 Thieves are pulling it back then.
Yep.
Because last time we checked, it was 8-3.
A string of CT rounds.
Oh,
And this round, this
yeah.
is a string of deaths. They have fed Chaos Esports, evil geniuses. Just 2 Glocks left in the round. Everybody else, well, that's awkward.
How did Ethan get there? That's the question Jonji's asking, but he doesn't care because he's already won the round. 4 up, 5 HP, and 14 for Chaos. They refuse to quit, they keep it going, and even though they were broken up against 14, a pistol push into the lobby has netted them 4 rounds in a row, and now it's the finale. 30 rounds or bust.
Yeah, I mean, at least Tarek's smiling, right? Like, you got to look for some kind of...
Soulless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Guttural noises now.
more guttural, the better. That's what you say. Can't spell guttural without gutter. And that's where we find ourselves right now. Breezy guarding Vanity in this A site. Man, advantage taken for EG. And now these outside smokes throw it in to accompany the outside push. John G. Good for one as he rushes that smoke, but does get traded. And so now things get a little bit scary for Chaos. You know, we've seen them win these man disadvantage rounds before, but in a 3-on-4, with secret control lost and given over to EG,
I like this.
they're going to start hunting them down, all three grouping together.
Oh boy.
Now, there is still Breezy up at the A site hanging about. You know, that could lead to maybe a vent rotate into A, but that doesn't seem like the game plan here for EG. Tarek holding the back line is only good for one. Luckily enough, Stan is there to keep it all under control. And for Marky, he might not even be ready for Breezy. He's waiting, ready and waiting. It's 15 on the board for EG.
This is just one big game of chess right here, almost, it seems. And it's pretty wild and moreover interesting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, right? I am loving the way that Chaos are approaching this CT side. I think one of the reasons that EG are having such a hard time of dealing with it is like Chaos play these CT rounds, especially the retakes, like a T side, in that they all just group up and they move in together as like one cohesive unit. And it's pretty cool. Like, it's not about, you know, having a win like a 1v1. Like, no, man, you just straight up take like a 4v3 and then you hope that that's good enough. Yeah. It's very cool, and something that EG definitely aren't ready for. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, because they seem so caught off guard by it. Like, that 3-man secret push was a really good example of like what I'm trying to explain there, in the sense that, you know, you're just grouping up. You're not having someone like flank ramp while the other two try and work secret. You're just spearheading these retakes together.
It's a suffocating side, but the oxygen, it might leave their lungs in this last one, round 30, and EG looking to steal away the map pick of Chaos. Good damage done onto Vanity. He was the first picked in the last round by Breezy out Hut, who did double down. More smokes in the yard. They're going to cross towards Garage, but Spam is good through the smoke. Breezy gets an open early. Caught in transition. He was moving, thinking they were up in Garage, and they were, but they were also hitting lower. Marky finding the trade, but Zeppa could not stay alive in the vent. Stand with a quick shot. Marky has to do it all. He has to do the heavy lifting. Tarek goes back with the bomb. Cirque could fall, but he's retrieved it, recovered it, and Vanity, who rotated ramp after he got tagged outside, is already in the B site, but Cirque has nothing to do with it. Back up the vent, into A, and a bomb plant, leaving Vanity in a near undoable clutch. This is not how Chaos wanted the 30th round to go, but Vanity, can he put on a show?
Yeah, this is heartbreaking, right? To have it all potentially end like this on your map pick, 14-16, and it all hinges on Vanity in this 1v2. 16 points of health, into heaven he goes. EG, they might have done enough to get this one over the line. They're not giving him a fight, and already so much time has ticked off of this clock. Vanity, in he goes, taps the bomb, but not sticking it today thanks to that molly from Maid, and that there's sealed the deal, right? There's no time for the defuse. Vanity, he's just going for style points, and there's none to be picked up. It's EG taking the victory here, 16